Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. It's Jrod on Point. Big shout out to everyone and all our subscribers. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna give you the best Christmas gift that anyone could give you in true crime. In the Idaho 4 Bryan Kohberger case, I understand there is a lot of narrative from a lot of content creators that those that have followed the breadcrumbs know that the case is very clear, especially in Christmas. I could put a video out saying that this case is clearer than ever. I'm having fun in Christmas. The family's happy. Everything is copacetic and how it needs to be. Thank you for all your donations also. Very appreciated. Getting back. I understand that the narrative from big content creators is towards Aryan Nation and drugs, drug deal going wrong, and cartels, and many possibilities. Many motions, the 20th motion for discovery. At this point, few content creators that were sounding very confident of knowing the basics of this case, because again, this is people that have been telling you that they've been following this case since day one. So if you've been following this case since day one, you understand that to get to Bryan Kohberger, they made up a lie out of desperation, out of not having nothing substantial due to the lack of investigation. The reasons of the lack of investigation are very simplistic. The Vandals, the Vandal Greek community, had a massacre for the very first time in history, had a massacre in a sorority house, in a property that it was rented as a sorority house, private sorority house. Parties galore and whatnot, boyfriends, ex-boyfriends, haters of the situation, many reasons for an unstable individual, especially if it's any type of drugs and alcohol, any type of substance, they could affect the human body and the chemistry of the human body, especially when you're young, unstable, and unsecure. Simp like. Insecure people, man or female, people that don't have a foundation of spirit, a foundation of morals, a foundation of right or wrong, because everything is right as long as it benefits them. This is my Christmas gift for the whole true crime community. The Idaho 4 case don't have nothing to do with no Aryan Nation, with no drug deal going wrong, and none of that. Y'all needed to sit down, and if y'all really care about this case, y'all needed to sit down there without no sleep. In the same way we did for the Kiely Rodni case, and everything that we said about the Kiely Rodni case has come to fruition. Big shout out to the FBI. I told you the CHP report will never come. Been proven right. I told you that it was not an accident. At this day today, until the FBI come out with it, I still been proven right. So now getting back to the Idaho 4, Bryan Kohberger case. The 20th motion for discovery is because at this day today, Moscow PD and prosecution cannot tell the defense team and Ann Taylor how they got to Bryan Kohberger without the IGG. That's the whole thing. How they focus on Bryan Kohberger, how Bryan Kohberger got on the radar. Very simple. Obviously, they're using the truth after I spoke to them. They're utilizing the truth of a white Elantra. The truth in this case that the killers left the scene not from the property 1122 Queen Road, but they left from King Road. The white Elantra left from King Road. That's why the camera of the 1112 King Road, the porch, the light camera at the porch, Moscow PD took that. It was information that came out before the gag order was implemented that the white Elantra was driving down Kings Road, not coming out of Queens Road, that it had to turn right to get out because it's a dead end if it turns left. So obviously the white Elantra did not turn right, because if it did, at this day today, no one could tell what kind of car went by at that time. The only reason why they know that it's a white Elantra, it was because the white Elantra was driving down King Road. King Road. From Jack the Course house down the road. So the Moscow PD utilizing that one truth to look through all the traffic cameras around the time, and any white Elantra on radar, they went for it to build up the story. As soon as they realized that it was traffic cameras around the area of Pullman of a white Elantra, because Pullman is cooperating with them, I need the information of that white Elantra, because we have a white Elantra here that we need to cover. But we're going to use this white Elantra, which is the truth, that those killers, plural killers, left from King Road down the road, not from Queens Road turning right. Because if that would have happened, no one would have known. And it's the same footage they took the white pickup truck The same white pickup truck that he was seen while the girls were walking down with Showwalker is the same white pickup truck that he was driving down King Road from Jack DeCour's house. How we know that? Because we saw the footage before the gag order. The footage was out there of 1112 King Road house. That is another sorority house from Dylan sorority. That footage of that camera at the porch, it was out already. We just had to put it together. And we did. Big shout out to the team. So this is the best Christmas gift that I could give the whole true crime community. They got to Bryan Kohberger we alive. Because it was 100 plus, almost 900. White Hyundai Elantra just in the locality of the University of Idaho that did not get investigated because it was all students of the University of Idaho. So that's why they had to get a white Elantra from Pullman to create and fabricate on whoever is from Pullman. They first tried it with Brett Kopaka. They smoked him. Rest in peace. Second choice, Kohberger. And they should have went for Kohberger in the first place. Why? It will come soon. But Kohberger is innocent because he did not kill the Idaho 4. He was used as a pawn to keep everyone's focus away from the reality that the vandals are the killers. Boyfriend, ex-boyfriend, possible, right? Friends of the boyfriend and ex-boyfriend, possible, right? Ethan had a fight at the frat house. Haters from the fraternity, possible. Multiple reasons to get rid of 4, not 6. Because from 6, 4 got killed. 1 enabled the killing, and the other one didn't want to have no part of it. If y'all been following this case, they tamper with evidence in this house. 1122 Queen Road. They tamper with evidence inside that house right after the killing happened. Again, 7.5 to 8 hours to do whatever they needed to do. So let's be clear. Now in Christmas, everybody needs to calm down and relax because the truth will come out. Whatever that is. I do know for my homework that Bryan Kohberger took no part of what happened to the Idaho 4. He's being used as a pawn to distract the community and the families away from the truth. And in the way they went by it and about it was dirty, criminal, if you ask me, in my opinion. They got to Bryan Kohberger we alive. It was no DNA in that sheath, and that sheath was not even there. was placed, right? Even Moscow PD mentioned on the highlight, it was no DNA found on the button of the sheath. That's why it had to be sent out to Texas. I spoke with Speakman Holding. Speakman Holding told me, shady. He from Texas. He know the laboratory. As soon as I heard that from Mr. Speakman Holding, big shout out to him, it was a wrap. I already knew what was going on. And as soon as they cleared the family and cleared everyone's inner circle and everything, I talked to them. I literally told them exactly that I knew what they're hiding. It's on record. If they didn't destroy that recording of me talking to them, it's somewhere. And it's on record. And it will go down in the book of history in true crime. You're welcome. But Bryan Kohberger didn't have nothing to do with this case. Aryan Nation didn't have nothing to do with this case. No Aryan Knights. No drug deal going wrong. And if you ask me my expertise in this case, this is just a domestic violence case going murder. Domestic violence. And again, it's not simple because it's domestic violence. This is a case of domestic violence going murder. With friends included. That to have Ethan and Santa murdered at the same time the third floor. It was a group of friends that decided on the death of 4 instead of 6. They needed the help of 1 from inside of the house, thinking the second one is going to cooperate, and knowing that the authorities around them will protect them. And not because who they are, it's for the simple fact the students got slaughtered in the sorority house of the University of Idaho. This is Jrod on point. Merry Christmas. Happy holiday. Happy Kwanzaa. Salam alaikum. Malaikum salam. Big shout out to everyone. Be in peace. Don't be obsessed